First sit in Kansas. Friday night, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Friday night. It's a little warm. What is it, like 70? It's warm.
Yeah,
68,
60.
65.
Yeah, 65.
A little warm, but the rut should be hot. It was a little cold last week, so we're hoping the deer are moving tonight.
Just get it out wherever.
Let's do it.
Really? Let's get on the road.
She is huge.
So we are headed out for our first hunt, and we're like 10 minutes out, and all of a sudden we spot a giant muley right off the road. Tried to get permission, didn't get the okay. We kind of drove off so he couldn't see us, and we're trying to get permission. We can possibly hunt the land north of where he was, so we'll probably go back after him, but we couldn't get on right where he's at, so we couldn't put a stalk on him. But that is the way to start a trip off, and I hope, like crazy, we can get back after him in a day or two.
Oh yeah.
Now it's time to go get Dylan his first hunt, and maybe his first buck in Kansas. But it definitely got his blood pumping, and we are ready to get in the freaking field and see some giants. More giants.
More giants.
That's right. Are you ready for this?
Oh, I'm ready.
Sure about that?
I'm born ready, man. I'm jacked now. I don't even have a freaking muley tag.
Yeah, I just hope we can get a chance at him.
It'll be sweet.
Doesn't sound like a very good chance though.
Hey, you never know.
Yeah. Hopefully that guy plays shallow and we can go in there.
That'll be sweet. Unless you want to let Jared hunt it.
I love you, Jared, but I'm pretty sure
You don't deserve
Dylan
it.
technically seen me first, but I kind of won them.
Just a little.
Just whitetail Dylan's up the bat, Muley, I'm up the bat, and we'll go from there.
I feel like a kid on Christmas morning. Except more. So after me and Jeff had seen that muley, we thought for sure the night was going to be awesome, and it just did not play out that way. We had only ended up seeing 2 doe, so it was a pretty slow night, but still a great way to start the week for us here in Kansas. Ready for this?
Roll. We spotted monster muley on our way out yesterday, and we just got permission to hunt it along with 5,000 acres. And we are going to glass, possibly spot and stalk, and see what we can find. But we were told this draw is full of mule deer and a lot of good mule deer. So we have our fingers crossed, hoping to see something big this morning.
Let's do it, boys!
Let's go! Let's do it!
Roll Tide!
Do it!
So that first morning of the hunt, we were ecstatic. We had just got permission to hunt a huge chunk of land really close to where me and Jeff had seen that muley. So we came with a game plan. We were going to team up with Jordan and Rick and get to a high knob, glass the area, see what the deer were moving. And while we were there, we ended up seeing a pretty nice muley and tried to make a run on him, close the gap. Couldn't cut him off and ended up losing him. Seen a couple other nice muleys, but nothing panned out. So came up with a game plan. We'd try it again tomorrow.
It's our second morning in Kansas. Yesterday morning we sat a couple miles away up on this high point, glassed everything, trying to figure out what they're doing and stuff. There's a bunch of muleys in this area, and some whitetail, but a lot of them were in this field to our east here, and then we thought we seen a pretty decent buck come this way, so kind of setting up here. We seen a couple of them dropping this meadow. We got a big draw to our south, but the wind's kind of wrong to go all the way down in there, so kind of sitting up top, hoping to catch them cruising across and hopefully get them in range and get a shot at one.
So for the second night in a row, me and Jeff headed back to the spot where we had seen a good amount of bucks. Just most of them were either too small, broken up, or half racked. So there was nothing there that I could shoot, and we just had to keep hunting harder. So Monday morning came, and Rick and Jordan head to a big draw, and they ended up seeing a really nice buck. And Rick was up to bat, and he had a muley tag and really wanted to use that. So he passed his buck up, and Jordan decided that he would pass it up too. And so they let this buck live, and thankfully for me, they did. Starting gunning tonight. This morning, Rick and Jordan were here. You can see a pretty nice buck. Say maybe about 130. And they let him live. They didn't really put a stalk on him, and I'm not sure why. So they called me in for the cleanup crew. So it's a pretty big draw. So
Yeah, it's like 2,000 acres.
yeah. So we're hoping he's in here somewhere and we're able to find him. So we're gonna be packing a little light. We're gonna try to be mobile and see if we can't find him. There's also some muleys in here. It's got a muley tag, so hopefully we can kill something tonight because it's already Monday and we got nothing down. So let's make it happen.
Let's do it. Okay, we were walking in here to stalk this buck, and we made it down the first draw and found him bedded. And now he's sleeping. Dylan's making a move on him. I think I'll be able to sneak right up behind him and get a shot. The buck is sleeping right now, so it's pretty windy. Should cover him coming in. You could sneak right up behind him. If he hurries up, he could get him while he's sleeping. But he doesn't know that he's still sleeping. Hurry up, Dylan. I don't know if he can see him there or not. But he woke up. Oh man, this wind is starting to swirl. I hope he don't catch a whiff of us. Okay, you see him peeking. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, please. Please shoot him. Dylan is like 15 yards from him. Just shoot him. Oh, man, please. He's right in front of you. I hope he sees him. Draw. Draw. Dude, he's right on top of him. Okay, here we go. Oh, baby. Dude, I'm out of breath. Did you smoke him? Heck yeah, dude. Hang on, you zoomed in. Dude, he's got some gas. Dude, I told you. I think they realized. He's huge. Dude, I wanted to get my phone out, take a picture. I was like, dude, I have you zoomed in on that one. I have you zoomed in. You can see the
I was like, what are you doing? Shoot! Dude, I was like, what are you waiting for? 'Cause, dude, the whole time we were sneaking up here, he was racked down, dead sleeping. And I was like, that's why every time he'd look at me, I was like, just go, because he was out. Oh yeah. Do you want your boots?
I probably should get my boots.
There's blood. Dude, when you came around this point, could you see him?
No, I literally
Sweet.
could not see him until I got on this knob here.
Okay. I thought you could. I wasn't sure if you'd have to go up over there. Like, you know what I
I
mean?
had thought about it, but I was like, man, it's gonna be. I don't know. I was like, if I jump him and I don't have a good angle.
Yeah. I wanted you to come right where you did.
And I was debating on coming around here first. But then I was like, if I don't get around far enough and he jumps up over,
Right.
that's what was scaring me about coming like right here. So I was like, if I come up here and he tries to go up over, like I have a shot.
Yeah. Yep. Especially if he stops.
Which, yeah, I was hoping he would.
But he didn't. He just got up perfectly.
All right. So we were coming down this draw right here. Oop, right there. And we were down here. We literally, Jeff turns back. We both kind of turned back. Jeff's like, Buck, I see his big rack. He's bedded right here. So Jeff stayed there and I snuck around, came all the way around, got up on this point right here and just did a merp and waited about a couple seconds. He stood up and there's the arrow. Ran up over that bank and we're gonna go look for him here soon.
Yeah. Look at the blood right behind you. I just see it while you're talking.
Oh yeah.
Look at all that blood. He was pumping right from the get-go. Dude, look at all the beds in here. 1, 2,
Yeah, I know.
3.
I see all these beds and I was like,
5,
which one's
6.
his?
Dude, I bet he was in here all afternoon just moving around. Or either he beds here like a lot.
He thought he was safe.
You did think he was safe. He was definitely mistaken. He didn't know Dylan Horse was coming after him.
And I'm desperate.
Dude, that's not a desperation buck right
No,
there. That's a good
It's not, but
No,
that was fun.
Let's go find him, dude.
that was
Let's
fun.
go find him. Dude, that's a rack.
Is it? Let me see the buttons. I just want to make
Let's sneak around this side. That's a buck, dude. Let's go.
Let's start that. I'm worried. Relief, baby. Relief.
Just be ready, just in case.
Rick and Jordan saw a pretty nice buck this morning and didn't put a stalk on. They gave us the green light to come in here tonight. Me and Jeff came down this draw and we walked probably about 100 yards or 150 yards and we looked back to our right shoulder and this finger that we could just see a rack. He was dozing off, so Jeff stayed where he was to keep filming. I snuck up around, took my boots off, snuck in the last 80 yards and got him about 10 feet from him and just grunted a little bit and he stood right out of his bed, drilled him, and he's right down there. We got it done.
Yeah, we did. It's all good.
Kansas Stalk.
You forgot to say we walked like
We didn't have to walk very far.
first draw we got to.
The first draw, I thought we were going to be here all night looking for this thing. The first draw we dropped into.
Let's go
Here
get
it
him.
was. That's a big deer.
That's a huge deer. I don't think they realized what they missed. Got crab claws. Dude, pick that sucker up, man. He got trash everywhere, man.
Holy smokes.
Dude, that thing is awesome.
Dude, he is massive. You cast him up. Suckers.
I can't believe it.
He's got some thickness.
Dude, that is a old warrior right there.
He is a brute.
Crab claws out the end, a sticker on the inside. You happy?
Very happy.
I'm happy for you, man.
It's a stash.
Yeah, I think I might have to do it.
And the haircut. Holy smokes. Man, I think this thing is a brute. We're never getting this thing out of here.
Yeah, we're gonna have to quarter him.
Well, here he is. A nice 9-point. He's got some kickers here, crab claw, and he's got some mass, so I'm happy. We came down to the draw next over and dropped into it, and we might have walked 150 yards, 200 yards, and we looked back in the finger and we saw horns, and he was bedded there and dozing off, and Jeff stayed where he was, and I swung around, got about 80 yards, kicked the boots off, and snuck in the rest, and put a shot on, grunted, and he stood up out of his bed and put a shot on, and he ran across the top and dropped into this next draw, and here he is. So we're tickled pink. First one of the trip. Now I can focus on filming Jeff and his muleys. So first Kansas buck. It's awesome. Awesome.
Couldn't have got.
There's nothing more I can say besides thank you, Jeff. And Tim, for inviting me.
You're
I love you,
welcome.
Tim.
You're welcome.
Oh man.
I'm glad it worked out.
This is what it's all about. I mean, yeah, this is a great deer, but being able to share it with 5 other buddies and share this hunt with Jeff is just awesome.
Yep.
I don't understand how you can't hunt. He's big.
I think he's probably the biggest bodied deer we've ever killed in Kansas.
He's a big deer. He's an
Yeah,
old deer. He's
I'm
a warrior.
pretty sure he is.
Freaking it. Yes! Way to go, man! Way to go, Dylan! You put us on the board!
Dude, wait till you see the footage.
Dude. Heck yeah, man.
Somebody grab that.
I got it. Run! Go!
Dude, I think he's the biggest bodied deer we ever killed out here.
Watch a pile.
He
got up
ran
over,
up on top.
and he stopped for a second. I'm like trying to get an arrow to like knock another arrow, but I'm like fidgety. And I'm like, dude, I knew I made a good shot.
And he
so
ran across the top and then down in the draw. And down in there. Yeah, I think he's gonna score better with him.
that is,
He is
look at this right
There you
here.
go, Wolfie.
He is wide.
That is awesome.
Frame that. Freeze frame, you full draw on him and put that picture
And I was
underneath
like,
him.
I'm like, if I'm filming, I'm like, go screw this up. Go here and
Man, I could not be any happier to be the first one on the board, kill an awesome buck, my biggest buck, in Kansas, doing it the way I wanted to do it, the stalk hunt, just was awesome. And to be able to make those memories with 5 great buddies and having Jeff behind the camera, killing a huge buck and having the guys come and help us drag it out and just sharing those memories, it just was awesome. And this is a trip of a lifetime, and I can't wait to do it again someday. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and also check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Hunt Camp.